Alright, we're back with some Amnesia machine for piggies. So that collapsed. That's a rope. Alright, go.
Come on, slow coach. It's this way.
Oh. Was it a trick? That voice on the phone who seems so close to my own, who seems to know me so well, does he lead me for what does it say? Nefarious purpose of his own secret devising? But do I have a choice? Even though his motives are unknown to me, I must find my boys. I will follow the machinery down to the very core of the earth if it will lead me to Edwin and Enoch. Strange names. Hello?
The shaking ground you feel is our attempts to clear the floodwaters. Treachery, Mandus. We were undone. Your children are trapped by this act. You must find them before it is too late.
What do you need me to do? How can I find them?
Always deeper, Mandus. Through the piston room and into the tunnels. Then find the bilge and flush the rotten water. I will help you where I can. But you must be swift, my little friend.
Alright. Oh, hello. That kind of looks important. Evidently not, though. Oh, shite. You're all. Oh, fucking barrel. Ugh. Eric, they stole a scare from your custom story. You did that in your first one, didn't you? Excuse me, how's about you fuck off? Oh. Oh, that's one of those things. Can we... Let's go back and get it. I wonder if I've seen that in a... There's another one. Wonder if I've seen that in a custom story maybe somewhere, but I recognised that and thought it looked important. I remember the second one's on that shelf. Oops. No, no, don't. The fuck just happened? Hang on a minute, I'm gonna exit and reload because I'm worried that that's gonna fuck me over later. Like maybe I need 3 or 4 and that's one of them disappeared, so... Yeah, that's a bit of a worry. Right, oh good. That worked.
Come on, slow coach. It's
Burp.
this way.
The shaking ground you feel is our attempts to clear the floodwaters. Treachery, Mandus. We were undone. Your children are trapped by this act. You must find them before it is too late.
What do you need me to do? How can I find them?
Always deeper, Mandus. Through the piston room and into the tunnels. Then find the bilge and flush the rotten water. I will help you where I can. But you must be swift, my little friend.
Okay. So I wonder if we can catch a glimpse. Okay, I did actually. Yeah, there's another one up there. I think it was probably a clever thing to restart that. Okay, that worked that time. Aha! I did a good thing, I think, and now we're back to where we were, and I'm scared. Scared. What do you do? Okay. You know what? We already know there's another one up there, so let's just take one of these with us. There also seems to be... Well, that's a no-go zone then. But has starting all that shit opened some? It has. Oh god. I'm worried. Really worried.
Bandaged feet and eyes. Small bones in the orchard. I have carried this world on my back with its legs about me. Damn this wretched soul. I am given birth to nothing but machine.
Can't see with that fucking annoying blurriness. Why am I even trying to jump? I could just walk up one of these beams. I have to be careful with this thing. Wait, what even am I doing? Oh. Hang on. Aha! I don't like hearing those footsteps. Like, seriously? Yes, run. There it is, there it is. Oh, hang on, that's got a working one, innit? What the fuck? What was the necessities for that then? Can't open them. What was that noise? Yee! Yeah, I thought that was going to hurt me, that was dumb. Okay. Fuck, man. Could you stop clearing shit while I'm here? Can I turn that little handle? Oh. I was just going to say there's two ways. What way? Game decide. For us? Fucking serious? Another confounded fuse box. The fellow is thorough and his sabotage is somewhat repetitive. The stench from these barrels are quite discomforting. I would certainly hope that whatever chemistry this room designed to store is not a defining feature of the flood that threatens my children. Ah. Oh shit. I'm trapped up here then. So I have to go this way? You should have brought that with me. I did that whole amnesia laggy loady thing. Sprinting right now is probably not the best option. Right, August 19th, 1899. Von Reichenbach issues, why did I even get issues from that? Rights of the Odic Force. Whilst that ignorant Charlton Blavatsky pontificated upon the soul, they were both cretins. To think one could strive for such great heights without wading first through puke and innard, nice, without standing upon an architecture of bones. Montezuma was the wiser, but here in our temples of steel I have witnessed the severed head of a man recently trampled to death by a runaway carriage. Immersed in the solution of the Brandenburg compound opening his eyes. Ooh. Is that where the original game was set? And cry, oh where are my legs, sir? Where's my body? We are breaking through the barriers of death itself. Oh my dead darling Lily, it's too late for you. But I promise you this, I will save our children from death, and if need be I will wrench them back from the blackness with this wonderful concoction. Okay. Why did my thing flicker? Okay. Ooh, scared. Fucking stop it. You're gonna scare me, even though I just said I was scared. What did I just write down? Seems this chemical process is merely one part of a much larger complex. No easy route for me then. I will follow my fever. The cogs of my children wherever they may lead me as I move further into this strange empire. Ooh shit. I thought someone was going to be behind me there. Is that something at the other end there? It's one of the children. I can head them off at the pass. Aye, right, no, they're long gone.
Follow us, Papa.
No.
We know the way.
I'm sure you do. My worry is that your way is where the monster is. Okay. Can I jump that? What the fuck happened there? Nope. Just hurt myself in the process.
Hold still, for God's sake, hold still, child. Don't let it get into your eyes. I'm gonna rinse it out now. There. It will be fine. You just need to lie down. Enoch, look to your brother. How many times have I told you not to play in the cellar?
Uh-oh. So things are starting to become apparent. Stuck.
I told you he'd come.
Extraordinary. Quite extraordinary. And you built it all. Good God, man. You have been busy.
It is wonderful how tragedy focuses the mind. What else was I to do? Fall into grief, pine and fade in my hopelessness? Why not then simply die in that jungle amongst those dead temples?
Okay. Let's turn this thing. Actually, should I be worried about what's behind the big, huge, massive, locked, safe door? Right, what did I do? Push that. Turn. No. Turn. That. Turn. No. Did I do wrong? What the fuck is this thing? All's good. That's the hell? Oh, now it turns. Okay, I just had to wait. Woo! How do I? Oh. Okay. We in a bar. Bars make me feel safe. No, we're not in a bar. We're in some kind of office or something. I think. So yeah, I must have unlimited, or maybe not need oil now that there's electricity, maybe? Oh shit, that's a big door, right. The call of the neck, the noose, such a fanfare. The Times wrote, it was a splendid occasion, that the bunting stretched for streets and the fanfare blew. A proud day for the family. Anyway, and that makes me wonder, I was thinking earlier when I was hurting myself, did I just heal over time in this game then? Because I don't have an inventory to... And I haven't found like any laudanum or any medkits or anything, so... Must be, you know, one of those things, which is kind of strange. Right, what do you want? All the suggestions of a large workforce, yet no actual signs of life, is every bit as if someone has attempted to carefully create the illusion of a working factory complex, yet this facade, when examined closely, is clearly just falsification. But I must put aside my anxieties, quell the unease that the pits of my stomach, and continue upon my path. That looks like a face.
If my jaw be unshackled and you harvest the crust from my eyes, make me clean, Mandus, that my thoughts and words can unfouled be.
And he said jobby. I thought he was saying jobby. That was actually quite a good throw. Aha! May 1st, 1899. But then, what if they could stand upright and walk as men? What if the brute were harnessed thus? Would they sing? Would they find their own god? I have seen these things and I will tell you now, no they will not, but they will happily accept fealty to a god thrust upon them, and worship it thus given. In this I realise they are no different to the masses. They are much the same as us. Once this irrevocable threshold is passed, I understand that we are too shackled and must be set free. To free the man, we cut the man. In order to cross that great evolutionary line, it must first be painted upon the ground. Okay. Whoever's writing these notes, and I'm guessing it's us, is such a fucking pretentious dickhead. There's a tit picture again. Another note, yay! That music's horrendous. Okay, that was creepy. I can't close it. Oh, I can. Okay. August 22nd, 1899. In America, they talk of building their cities to the skies. To me, this seems folly, but perhaps it's simply a case of a nation founded without a history of its own. We walk upon our histories. They are compacted into the very loam beneath our feet. The engineers we employed talked of this. They talked of how, when building the underground trains, they would often come across older tunnels crisscrossing the capital. What places lie buried beneath us? We are digging, excavating and reappropriating what we find. At the centre of the planet, my architects tell me there's a great iron ball. Is this the egg of the world? Hang on a minute. Alright, back. Sorry about that. Even more boobs. Jesus Christ. Is that making up for all the cocks in the first game? There was penises in the first Outlast. Amnesia, wasn't there? Like on the corpses and stuff. Okay. Too quiet. So we read another note, why not? We integrate the very best latest... Start that fucking again. We integrate the very latest knowledge of chemistry using low levels of a laudanum derivative and feed to subdue the product even before the initiation of the process. This means that when we drag them from holding pens onto the line, they are less likely to panic and damage the machine, components, other products, or themselves. This section of the belt is sheathed in rubber and kept well lit to maintain good spirits. and we have actually found that the intelligent placement of gramophones and simple acoustic amplification tubes around the line means that we can use music to further soothe the product. We find Debussy particularly effective. Cool. Don't know if I like... I mean, it's good not to have to worry about oil and stuff, but at the same time, that was always quite kind of... It's like the batteries in Outlast, you know? It was always quite a good way of adding tension. Oh. Yuck. Are you alive? Can we try and... That's actually horrendous. You jiggle as well? Let's explore this room a bit better before we just... Fuck's sake. Another dead piggy. I didn't even mean that. Okay, so we have a puzzle. Pumping station. Appears to be some kind of fueling station. I have seen automobiles demonstrated at Mr. Yarum and Mr. Simmons' works, but the smell here is all wrong. This is not petroleum. Of that I am sure. Everything suggests to me that this machine must be significant in some way. Oh yeah. It has Amnesia puzzle written all over it, doesn't it? I can't even smash him with the hammer. It won't let me use the hammer. So the only way we can go is this way, really. Oh, okay. That opens. Okay, I wasn't expecting it to open. Another note. Okay. Jesus, is a long one. September 28th, 1899. Imagine they say a machine one day that might think like a man, as if it's to be desired. One might almost boast of creating a man who breathes like a pig. Men and women upon all fours, rutting carelessly, excuse me? Ejaculating their filthy little missives into the streets, alleys and gutters, running freely with the careless split of their conjoinings. The air thick with the whimperings of lust. Bodies streaked with their own emissions. We have created a world where man is so utterly debased he will spray his seed over passers-by, and yet this is a condition Babbage aspired to. Okay? No, this is not the machine we seek. Such an entity would be nothing less than a deity, and we would fall upon our knees and worship it. We shall not crave or carve gods to bicker and fornicate. They will exist to clean the world and set us free. I reject Babbage, and as I reject these men of government, let the pigs copulate in the gutters whilst they can. We shall scoop them up and ease their ascension soon enough. I thought that was a human head. Okay, can I get back in there? Yes, I can, okay. Good to know. So wait, is that the big double door that the pumping station's behind then? Or is that it? Oh, that was a chain. This actually might be the door, but then that looks a bit big. Hard to tell. Oh. The church is connected to the plant. How odd. However, it does suggest another route to the main part of the facility. Given the locked doors around the fueling station, the truck blocks my way, however, almost as if the saboteur knew that it might consider this alternative entrance. Okay. And what does the note say? Delivery schedule. Oh, excuse me. How in blazes are we supposed to meet these damned schedules if even the basic equipment we are provided with simply will not perform its designed function or designated function? These cursed newfangled trucks will only run a fraction of the distance my old nag managed before running out of stinking gasoline. The gaffer says it's fine and that there's plenty of pumps to refill them outside the factory walls, but you end up dragging a blessed tank from the truck to the nearest one to refill it, and the one in the storeroom is empty again. I can't be turning that crank handle all day only to find the tank is empty. Well, sod it, says I. Enough for a night, and to my bed I go. It's not like anyone needs access to the bleeding graveyard anyway. Harry, if you get this, I'll meet you in the Damson Templar for a jar. Jar sounds good to me. Can I come? Can we get in this? Oh, I managed it. We sure can. Ah.
Come on, Papa. Let's climb this one. I can see more pictures at the top.
Wait, what one? Blue. Okay. These aren't doors that open. No, okay. Right. I saw something in there. Wee shot. Strange container. This canister looks as if it may fit the fuel pump I saw earlier. Certainly carries the same fetid, unholy reek. I will not think of that which I saw past me in this cage. I will not gaze again into that dark machine room. A more immediate task presents itself, and the opportunity perhaps to gain access to... Can I fit in this? And it does actually. This actually work? That's cool. Okay, yeah, that's what the last one said. Right, so let's take this back to the window. And put it in that fuel canister, I suppose. I thought that was locked for a second there. Wow, so really getting rid of it. Holy shit! Fill it! Fill it! Oh my god! Fill it! Okay. Oh, I didn't much like that. Where are we taking this anyway? What the hell did I just write down? Dear sweet Lord of all that is good and holy, I must make my escape, grasp this container and its putrid contents, and flee this place before that creature, that nearly man, returns. I will head for the church. Surely such an abomination will not follow onto hallowed ground. It would be so fucking sure, dude. So, where's this going? Is this to fuel up the truck then? So we can move the truck. That is... oh fuck it. That wasn't there before. Ah.
This way, Papa. Come and see. Will it hatch? Can we take it home?
Yes, my darlings. Of course we can take it home.
Okay. Oh my god. Oh, is that one of what's chasing me? Oh my god. Can't wait for when it stops being scripted and actually starts being a threat. Oh, that looked openable. Alright. Okay. Excuse me. How rude. So yeah, the OBS quality seems to be working okay. OBS was always pretty good at 720-30 for me, so when I try and run it anything more than that, it shits itself. We sat here, I remember we sat on our back and we mourned. We sat in our black and we mourned and we prayed and we bowed our heads. How I hated God then, how I spurned him. If this is our Lord, this pig who robs me of my wife, then I refuse his embrace. I will carve a new God for us all. Such madness, such a fool I was. If such blasphemous ravings has remained within me, I would be doomed. But even here I feel the machine throb beneath the flags, and I know my path awaits me. I really am sorry, my terrible ability to read. Oh, I'm getting a lot of stuttering in this section of the game. Probably loading shit in. Oh, that does open. Oh, that serious stutters. Ah, what's causing this? Wonder if this is a bigger level. Ah, yuck. Puzzle. No, can't believe you did that. I mean, I totally can, but
You know what the funny thing is?
huh?